Well, it happened at the end of February, the Miss Awoulaba Canada pageant. It's a great night full of festivities and awareness raising. That's what it's meant to do, along with just having a great time. We've got a community representative from Miss Awoulaba Canada, Vanessa St. Louis, and the Queen Mother of Miss Awoulaba Canada. What does that mean, Queen Mother?
Queen Mother. Okay, Queen Mother is, I'm an older woman, 43. I'm not ashamed to tell you how old I am.
Who's classifying that as older?
Older. I'm the more mature. So I'm basically also an ambassador for Awoulaba and a reggae artist. So I basically represent the organization wherever I am, wherever I'm singing, to bring awareness to what Awoulaba means and representation of a woman that is full-figured and not ashamed of it. So,
that's right.
Yeah.
And it's important to create a platform to raise awareness about this, right?
Most definitely. Just basically in a summary, Miss Awoulaba Canada derives from an African tradition from Ivory Coast. Awoulaba means Queen of Beauty. What happened is that women that had children and were living the married at home mom life, they kind of lost their confidence. So what they did, they would dress up and feel beautiful again. Two wonderful women from Toronto here. They're Africans, but based in Toronto. They, Olga Lambert and Georgette here. Georgette is a teacher herself, and so what she observed was that a lot of girls were suffering from depression, eating disorders, sadly even suicide, all because, you know, there's a certain image in the media amongst, you know, peer pressure. You know, if you're not a certain size, you may not be deemed as acceptable in society. So for the last 5 years, they've out of their own pocket have been putting on a pageant for girls that fall within that category. They're between 16, 29, plus size, have low confidence, low self-esteem. So what they do confidence through drum dancing. The girls have a chance to come out on the stage and introduce themselves, show their talent by singing, poetry, what have you. So there's a panel of judges that judge the girls. We're not looking at the outer but the inner. So they judge the girls. The first prize wins $1,000 cash right there. Second winner gets $500 and the third $300. But as you watch these girls on the stage, it's like you see them literally like butterflies just come out of their cocoon. It's so amazing. You have to be there to see it, you know. So the reason why Cora and myself are here today, you know, Miss Awoulaba is a wonderful initiative. I was telling you out there that I am a plus size, and I've lost 27 pounds since knowing these women, Olga and Georgette.
Just the simple act of becoming more confident.
It changes everything. I have to share this. One of the girls that that won the pageant, actually your daughter, in one of the confidence trainings, she didn't even want to take her jacket off. And so 2 hours into the training, as we were drumming, you would see her little by little just sort of opening up. And then the night of the pageant, it was like this woman was transformed. And a lot of the women that have gone through the training and been a part of the pageant, one is now in acting. She's in soap opera, I believe it is, soap opera in Ghana. Another one is now considering broadcasting. So these girls leave and they end up going into their communities and making a difference.
In very visual ways.
In very visual and tangible ways.
Wow.
So this organization is, hence why I am ambassador and a believer in it, because I see the change, and primarily in you know, an ethnic community where girls are at risk dropping out of school, or you know, teenage pregnancies. Having something like this where you're inspiring and getting them when they're young, it makes all the difference. And we're pretty much wanting to change a generation one woman at a time.
Love that.
So,
You've brought some pictures. Are they from this year's pageant?
Yes, there's pictures. But the program, although this everything derived from Africa, the doors are open to contestants from all communities. So it's not just an African thing, like it's open to all doors of
Yes.
the community. Like the godmother, she was not of African descent. It's a blend of French and English. You just have to be there to witness it, you know. So it's an initiative worth being known about in the community.
And the women we're going to see in these photos are all between the ages of 6 and 20.
16
or, sorry,
and
16,
29.
29.
Those are the girls after their performances. Olga and Georgette paid for these lovely African apparel. There's my daughter. She was a great success story. There's a picture of her before the pageant where she was our winner. Those are the two founders. The lady on the right is a teacher, myself and Cora. There's a picture, I think it passed, I'm not sure. Oh, we also had a fundraiser. So these people you see in the picture, along with myself, are Canadian-based reggae artists. Donna Makita, she writes a magazine.
You didn't want to assume that you were going to